Okay, hello everyone. This is David Varga speaking. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Purple Trading, and I would like to welcome you on Invest Cuffs 2021 event. I hope you have enjoyed the presentations and all the great content that the guys from Invest Cuffs Foundations provided you so far. And today I'm going to tell you a little bit more about how we built and started Purple Trading Company, and also how you can potentially make money or develop your business together with us, and what are the options that we offer, and what are the potential opportunities for yourselves. Before we get to that, let me slowly give you a little introduction about myself very briefly. I come from Slovakia, lived in Czech Republic, so actually very close to Poland. I have several Polish friends and visited Poland many times. I'm a trader and investor myself. When I speculate and trade, I usually do with Forex, more exotic pairs such as Czech crown or even Polish zloty, Hungarian forint, etc. I trade also on some cryptocurrencies. I invest with ETFs, stocks, and also FX strategies, which is something I will talk a little bit more about later on today. I started as a customer support team leader, and from there, there is a very strong customer first or client first approach that I always bring to all the discussions and the negotiations whenever there is one. I also, however, quickly moved to business development from customer support, and I was engaged with various strategic partnership discussions and business developments throughout several companies that we started. And like I said, I'm currently running a Purple Trading brand and Purple Trading Company. We will soon celebrate 5 years of our successful existence and growth. But without further ado, let me continue briefly to how we actually started the company. To be honest, we built Purple Trading as a broker, as a company for those who take trading seriously. We want to be by their side and support them in their passion in what they do, and eventually even help them to grow by, for example, connecting successful traders with investors, with our business partners, and basically develop their business even further. We started to engage in Forex markets or in financial markets back in 2007, so almost 15 years ago. We worked with various money managers or IBs, also as traders by ourselves. We even had an offer to set up a branch in Czech Republic and for the Central Europe region for one of the American brokers back then, which, however, we turned down, and we weren't really happy with the way how they wanted to do business and what technology possibilities they had. So instead, we founded Purple Technology Company in Czech Republic, where we still develop technologies and provide various other services to different brokers. We quickly developed a platform that was some sort of our vision and our dream, that was called Multi-Trader, where we were able to bring successful traders and passive investors together in one place, and provide various investment opportunities in FX markets to the investors, which back then there was a huge demand for that. And we practically provide a similar service even up until now, and this is the main idea that was with us throughout the whole time period, and probably and hopefully will be with us for another decade or decades. After that, we joined several successful joint venture projects. For example, one very interesting one in East Asia and Japan that is working up until now. and we developed several business partnerships in that part of the world. But what is important for us today and here is that in 2016, Purple Trading was born as a brand, and we finally managed to bring together or put up together a fully EU-regulated solution for bringing successful traders, we call them strategy providers, and the investors together. In 2019, because our major markets here in Europe were obviously Czech Republic and Slovakia, but we definitely wanted and want to expand further. We already have some cooperations with Purple Trading even outside the region. But Poland was kind of an obvious and interesting market for us. I have friends and new people from Comparik for some time already, and we therefore started cooperating with Comparik and with some other business partners in Poland in 2019. Like I said, this year we plan to celebrate 5 years anniversary, let's say. So this is something I'm particularly proud and happy for. This year we are also setting up a company and a regulated entity in Seychelles, so that we can expand even further beside Europe. And we'll see how this current situation evolves. We definitely plan to open an office in Poland sometime soon, and have many more projects and visions in mind, but I will not bore you with that. What is maybe even interesting to mention is that, like I said in the beginning, we built Purple Trading for traders who mean it seriously and who plan to trade for a long time. I also have to say that Purple Trading is not the cheapest broker, or doesn't have the huge marketing budget, doesn't have strong, aggressive sales, either as call centers or boiler rooms. We always treated our business a bit different way, and we always were strong in partnerships. As you may have seen in the timeline I just showed you in the previous slides, we always try to build business with someone, with a partner, with someone who is good at something, we are good at the other thing, and together it makes sense to join forces. And therefore I can say we are definitely strong in partnerships, and that's something that might be interesting maybe for some of you, either if you are successful traders, which, like I said, I will talk just in a minute or two about, either if you are fund managers, either if you are affiliates or introducing brokers. We are very keen to work with Forex educators or signal providers or community builders. We have already developed several very interesting cooperations and provided customized services, individual services to, for example, signal providers or ethics education schools. And we have customized specific conditions for the followers of these communities. So if you do have one, or if you do plan to have one, definitely please get in touch with us, and we'll be happy to talk about what your needs are and how we can help you in building a business like that, even in terms of marketing, for example. We can definitely provide a custom solution for high frequency traders, or even for people interested in white label partnerships, which means if you have your own brand, existing brand, and would require a license or technology umbrella, that's something we can help with. So this is the area of business and focus that we focus on, and this is something where we can definitely provide different, interesting, flexible solutions. Now, in terms of investing in Forex, this is one of the topics I would like to talk about today, because maybe not all of you here are traders or have time, skills, or passion to actively sit in front of the computer and in front of the charts and trade on a daily or regular basis. And this is exactly something that we created a solution for. It's not the only one on the market. There are actually several ways how you can invest in Forex or in CFD markets. And I'll try to briefly sum up the main one of them. That would be a copy trading, where you as an investor, as a follower, can actually decide and copy various traders from the platform that your broker or your provider is giving you. You can actively choose these traders. You can actively participate in the trading on that account, and you can basically play very much with it as much as you want. Very similar thing is something called social trading. Probably most of you have seen the commercial in YouTube about Steve and Dave and how they can copy their trades. That's definitely one of the options available on the market, and very similar to copy trading. The social trading aspect of this platform usually lies in the fact that people actually present, the master traders that you can follow actually present themselves in the platform with their faces, with their stories. They might even comment on what they are doing actively. So it has more of a social aspect, let's say. That's why many people call it social trading. But in a sense, it's pretty much the same as copy trading, I would say. Then there are, let's say, more advanced opportunities, such as a PAM system or PAM scheme, where there is a money manager and who is practically managing a pool account, a PAM account, where all the investors' accounts are connected. So this is much more of a passive form of investment, where the investor just decides to connect his account to a certain PAM system. Usually it's also required to sign some kind of power of attorney document for the particular money manager, who is then in return managing the PAM account, including your account connected to it. And you can practically just sit, watch, observe, and in a better case, earn some money on it. This is actually something that we derived our product from. So our purple, we call it Purple Strategies, is actually somehow similar to PAM schemes and PAM systems. It has a different legal framework, however, because we as Purple Trading, as a licensed portfolio management company, are the ones who are managing and monitoring and providing this portfolio management services. And then there are basically providers of strategies, providers of signals, who we connect with the investors through this whole setup. To tell you a bit more about each of the options, and I actually cannot say that one of them is better than the other one, or that one of them is somehow not so good and the other one is the best one. I would not dare to say that. However, I'm looking at it from my point of view, from my perspective as an actual investor, as an actual trader, and what I think is important to look at before you decide to make such an investment, either into any of these options. So do take this as my personal recommendations and points of view. Like I said, there is actually one more option on how you can invest in Forex markets that I didn't mention, and that's a fund, which is some kind of a really top level in terms of legal infrastructure and framework. And I'm sure you are all familiar with all kinds of funds, mutual funds, hedge funds, etc. So there definitely are also funds that specialize on Forex trading and Forex investing. So I'm going to say a few more things about it as well. Now, like I said, it's very, one of the differences between these, let's say, four different categories of investing in Forex markets is how much active or how much attention do you have to be when investing. Because, like I said, with copy trading or social trading, there is numerous options that you can set up when choosing to follow or copy some trades. You can play with it quite a lot, not only in terms of what kind of instruments you want to copy and follow, what kind of traders you want to copy and follow, and what should be the mix of them. You can even set up some multipliers, which means that you would get twice as much or half of the size of the positions that the master trader is opening. You can even, for example, set up an invert copying, which means that on your account there will always be an opposite position that the master trader is doing, etc., etc. So that's why I consider it that social trading, copy trading is more suitable for active or more experienced investors who want to dedicate some time and play with it. Whereas the other three, such as the PAM trading, the purple strategies, or even the fund investing, is definitely more passive. You just make the choice of preferable strategy or fund or PAM system, deposit on your account, connect it, and like I said, you can just watch, observe, and in a better case, earn some money on that. And don't really need to care about it. You can just have a look at it once per month, let's say, and that's it. However, if you are looking into investing into any of these options, another factors that I think play an interesting role and should be taken into consideration are technical setups. Because with copy trading and social trading, for example, or even with some PAM systems, there might be some differences between the master trader account and your investor account in terms of spreads, in terms of size of commissions. Since the master trader trades are being copied to thousands of accounts, or there might be some delays, there might be some slippages happening. Also, what is another thing is that, for example, in PAM or copy trading solutions, not all of them have an opportunity or a possibility for you to open fractals of the trades. So there might be some disproportionate trading orders on the master trader account and on your investor account. So this is something I would be asking my platform or provider how this works. Another important factor is, I think, risk protection, and whether there is any kind of hard stop loss or maximum loss setting that you can actually choose, or whether it's completely, let's say, blind and depending on how the master trader is trading and behaving, which, however, means that your account one day can even end up in zero, which is something none of us wants, of course. So I would definitely advise to choose an investing platform where you can set some kind of maximum loss and therefore have your investment protected. Level of transparency is also very, very important, but I guess nowadays pretty much all the platforms and solutions provide a decent amount of that. You can see the past performance of the master trader or of the strategy that you would like to invest in. You can usually see some kind of description, some kind of background information about the trader, etc. So that, I think, is pretty much okay. What might be also interesting and important is how much liquid your investment is, and whether you have access to it anytime, or whether you only get monthly or quarterly reports, but do not really know what is going on and what kind of activities are happening on your investment. So that's something, again, I would be, me personally, of course, I would like to know what's going on. I would like to have access on my account at all times and in real time see what is going on. But I guess it's pretty obvious for you as well. Now, in terms of verification period, that's just a question mark or reminder. Not all of the platforms might have some sort of verification testing period in place. So you might be interested in that and ask your platform provider or investment solution provider whether they actually test the master traders or whether there is no requirements and pretty much anyone can just become a master trader. And it means that your choices might be a bit harder because there is no one, you know, making the decisions whether someone is qualified to provide strategies, signals, trading or not. And one of last important factor that to me personally is really very important, and I will right away tell you why, is something like conflict of interest, usually between either a platform provider and yourself or the master trader and yourself, because some of the master traders might, for example, be paid based on how much volume, how many trades they make. And that obviously might not be in your best interest, because the more trades they make might mean that the trading gets more risky, and the chances of ending up with a bad scenario might be higher. So this is something I would also be questioning. I would also be asking my social trading, copy trading, PAM solution provider, strategy providing solution provider, whether the master traders or the strategy providers are actually remunerated also from the volume, so that there is no hidden intentions or dark intentions in their minds. Like I said, I've seen, this is very important for me because I've seen many cases that ended up badly, and one of the common grounds was that the master traders got too greedy and just opened more and more positions, and you can imagine that it might never end up well. Another potential conflict of interest is between a broker and you and your account. Like you may have heard already, when something is for free or trading is commission free, it might never be actually for free. And when something is for free, usually the customer is the goods that the broker is or the provider is making money on. So there are different setups, even in recent times, where this is questioned, such as cases with GameStop and Wall Street Bets activities versus Robinhood and other platforms seizing the trading at the not the right time, actually. There might be some other examples of similar behavior as well, when the platforms or brokers are actually selling the order flow to market makers and get basically remunerated from clients' losses. There's also something very related to us and to Forex brokers, because as you may know, there are some STP brokers, there are some market maker brokers, there are some hybrid models. And in terms of active trading, I cannot really say that one is always better and then the other one is always bad. Depending on the needs of the trader and how much in the long term and how much serious he is in trading and what kind of strategy he has. There might be definitely some suitable market making brokers that would be doing just fine and that are doing good and honest business. On the other hand, there is also, I'm sure there is also many market makers who are not doing honest businesses. But like I said, in active trading, I can imagine that market makers who are usually providing much cheaper conditions than STP brokers such as purple trading might be suitable for someone. However, I would be very cautious whether I should invest, usually in the long run, with the market maker broker. I don't think that is something that kind of makes sense, and there might be some trick or some catch if a market maker is actually providing a passive investment solution. So I would be at least questioning this with the broker. Like, if you want to find out whether your broker is market maker or not, there is actually a quite elegant way how you can do that. All the Europe-based brokers have to disclose something called RTS28 report, which is a report on a yearly where the brokers have to disclose top 5 liquidity venues or execution venues where they send the orders of their clients to, and you can therefore easily see who the liquidity providers or who the companies providing counterparty orders to your trades were. This is an example of how the RTS28 report of purple trading looks like for 2019. If you'd like to know a little bit more about this, how the brokers work, what the RTS28 report is about, etc., you can definitely look at the article and the interview I made with Komparik some time ago about the backside of the brokers. We sort of looked under the hood of the brokers, so this is an interesting read, and you can find some interesting information there. So I hope it was at least a little bit beneficial. I try to identify some of the questions you might ask yourself and the broker or provider before you decide to invest into one of them. And like I said in the beginning, connecting successful traders and people who want to invest in the markets is something that is in our heads and is together through all of the companies that we set up, or all the projects that we worked on from the beginning. And this is definitely therefore a solution that we offer in purple trading. We call it purple strategies. Every client can find it, the offer of the strategies, in the members area. I will soon show you how it looks. So if you are interested, I'm definitely inviting you to have a look at our website, to chat with some of our representatives, even here in our booth on Invest Cuffs. And like I already mentioned, it's a fully regulated portfolio management solution. All the traders within our platform must have a real account past performance that we verify. They must pass the testing period. All of the strategies there also have a feature called Capital Guard on them, which is our own second level risk management feature or tool that is sort of guarding and monitoring the activities of the strategy at all time. And it prevents the strategy to exceed certain predetermined level of losses. So this is very important in my opinion, so that every investor in the beginning knows how much, what is the maximum loss he can suffer in the worst case scenario, of course. And last but not least, it might be also interesting to mention that we also have a section called mini FX strategies within our client zone, where you can find strategies where you can invest from 100 euros already. So if you just like to try it out, how it works, this might be an interesting option for you, for sure. Like I said, this is an example of how it looks within our client zone. So there's a list of strategies. You can filter through them. You can browse and have a closer look at every single one of them. Once you click on the detail of the strategy, you can see some basic information such as a fee structure, such as the performance chart and monthly performance charts, but also you can see a detail of all the trades that the strategy placed so far. So plus the description of the strategy. So yeah, you can find pretty detailed information there, so that you can make as much informed and objective decision to invest as possible. So like I said, if you find it interesting, definitely visit our website, visit our booth, and have a chat with one of our colleagues. On the other hand, if you are already a successful trader and this might be something, and you would like to expand, you would like to make more money, you are looking for additional capital from investors or from different proprietary firms, I believe this might be also a very interesting solution for you. And we would definitely like to hear from you, because we are always constantly looking for good and profitable traders. We actually have this solution consulted with one of the major law firms here in Poland. So we are pretty confident to actually initiate with Polish strategy providers as well. This is, I would even say, it might be something like a fund setup for you if some of you were ever considering or thinking about opening your own fund, which actually costs quite a lot of money. This might be a good solution how to start, because it comes with no costs, no initial cost for you in the beginning. And I'm pretty certain we can actually provide a very similar setup as a fund, maybe even better in some ways, not only for you, but also for the clients. Like I said, in terms of transparency, in terms of real-time access to their account, etc., and to the even how intuitive and simple it is for investors to connect, etc., through our platform. We can definitely set up some customized spread conditions that will suit your trading strategy. This is also something beneficial that we always try to work individually with every strategy provider. You can set up 3 types of fees, and it's completely up to you how you do it. So performance fee, obviously related to the profits that the strategy makes on the investor accounts. Of course, high watermark principle is applied. There can be even management fee and front fee. And not to mention on the last time, but we are definitely interested to see good strategies, and if they have and if we find it potential, we'll definitely spread the voice, and we will help you with the marketing activities as well, because we have already a community of investors. We have already a network of affiliates and business partners who will be happy to show another strategy to their clients, to their followers. So this is definitely another aspect where we can help you. So it's not only on your own to look for the potential investors. If you'd like to apply, we would need to see a profitable track record from your real account trading. There would be some due diligence and incubation or testing period. But if all looks good, we will just approve you and your strategy added to the purple zone under our supervision and management. And then we will be able to attract new investors. We can even provide you with your own page and link that you can send to potential investors by yourself. But like I said, we will definitely try to help as well and spread it out to our audience. So I think this is definitely something you should have a look at. And in case you are ever thinking about expanding your trading income by having more funds under management, let's say, or having more followers, having more investors, this is something where we can help you with. Maybe you would be questioning why to work with Purple, so I'll just really give you brief information about that. Like I said, we're not the cheapest broker. However, as we are an STP broker and we have certain costs related to the infrastructure we actually put in place, because this is something that we truly care about. not only, of course, we have all the necessary licenses, we have the portfolio management license, the registration with all the national regulators, etc. But we find the technical infrastructure and the quality of the service, the reliability of the service that we provide as our top most important factor. And that is something that we really put a lot of care at. And that includes the liquidity providers, the exchanges, etc. that we work with. That includes also the level of services that we provide, the flexibility and the individual approach. So all of that are, I think, benefits and might be crucial factors for some of the traders, some of you. We definitely do welcome profitable traders. That goes hand in hand in what we are doing. I will be happy if we and some of our colleagues will be able to explain you more benefits that we can provide. We obviously support all the major deposit and withdrawal options. So we offer CTrader and MT4 platform. We even offer negative balance protection, which is a must for retail clients, but we offer it for professional and experienced clients as well. So in terms of security of clients' funds and in terms of security of your trading, this is 100% covered according to the EU standards and even above that. Besides providing or offering the standard instruments and products such as Forex, CFDs, etc., we even have another investment product based on the ETF funds, and we created portfolios out of that. And we are also looking to expand our investment options further. We plan to add strategies on CFDs and stocks, strategies on real stocks, and our visions, like I said in the beginning, go even beyond traditional Forex markets or trading markets. We already work on several real estate projects and would like to offer kind of investment opportunities to our clients in this regard as well. So I believe there is an interesting times ahead of us, and definitely I look forward to what we will come up with in next couple of years. Let me just repeat that all of that I just said and mentioned, we would not be able to do, and we would not be able to grow without our business partners. And that's something, the relationship with our business partners is something that we value very, very much. And if you feel it the same, if you are looking for a broker that would also be your partner on your business journey, then I'm pretty confident we might be a right choice for you. Therefore, if you'd like to know more, please meet our team and Polish department in line with Karolina and then business development managers Maciej, Kaja, and Wojciech, who are all experienced industry veterans, let's say, and who know everything about the options that we provide. All four of them are here with us today and throughout all Invest Cuffs event. So you can have a chat with them in our booth. You can even have a chat, I assume, right now here as part of this presentation. So if you have any questions, please do ask, and I'll be happy to answer. I already mentioned our booths here in Invest Cuffs, and if you'd like to contact us in future, of course, feel free to visit purpletrading.com website, and there are all the available options: email, chat, or phone. We'll be happy to help, and our Polish team is there for you. So I guess that was it from myself today. I hope it was at least somehow beneficial for you, and you found out something new, especially if you are considering to invest in Forex and or CFD markets and are looking to use some of the copy trading, social trading, PAM providing, strategy providing platforms. and I'll wish you the nice rest of the evening, and hopefully see you soon, or see you next year in Invest Cuffs in person. I'll be happy, and I can't wait to come to Krakow again and meet with people in real, not just like this remotely and in an online space. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day. Bye bye.